Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope you're all well. I hope you all had a great weekend. I myself didn't do all that much. Yesterday I did a little housework. I watched the birds on my balcony. I don't know if you saw my bird watching video, but I sat and watched them for a little while. Today I went food shopping. I got a lot. It's gonna last me quite a bit. And also my son's coming home for a short time. He's in the Navy, but he's on a leave. So he will be home soon, next week. So I got some, put food in the house for him. And I didn't do any other shopping. I don't have a Target haul. I don't have a Dollar Tree haul because I'm trying to do a no-spend January. And when you do a no-spend January or no-spend February, March, April, what you do is you only buy or pay for the absolute necessities. That's your rent or your mortgage, your utility bills, car insurance, food, stuff like that. And you cut out going out to eat, you cut out the movies, anything extra, and you see how much you save. So I'm going to do that, and that might roll into February. I don't know. I like to shop, but anyways. This afternoon, I want to talk a little bit about aging and society's view on our appearance, our imperfections, and cosmetic surgery, stuff like that. And there's a saying, it's written down, I'm going to read it. It's a pretty face gets old, a nice body will change, but a good heart will always remain. First of all, I want to start off by saying that it's not what you look like. It's not the color of your hair, not the color of your eyes, how many wrinkles you have, your weight, your clothes, anything. None of that defines you. It's what's in here. What's in here will never change. Hopefully it won't. It's going to give you an instance, okay? I have a droop in my face. I don't know if you can see it. Right here. Okay? First of all, that's a little bit hereditary. My dad has it. Not extreme though. And in the past year, I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost a lot of muscle tone in not just my face or my jaw. I've lost it in a lot of my body. I'll get into another time, but I had a really bad COVID-19 infection, and it took a lot out of me. It took a lot from me. It left me with some damage. I had a stroke, and I also had a heart attack, and that's a whole nother video because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. But anyways, it affected my stroke affected the muscles in my face. But back to my droop, okay? A few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I went to I want to say, not a seminar. It was like a business, after hours business thing. I was invited to. And there were a bunch of vendors, and there was a woman selling Botox. And I was just looking at like her makeup and stuff, and she sat me down and she said, and this is before my droop was as droopy as it is. She sat me down and she said, do you have any pictures of you when you were younger before your face started sagging like that? And I said, no. And I know that's a sales pitch, for the Botox injection, but come on. Anyways, I said, no, I don't. I said, my dad has this. And like I said, that wasn't, when it was like this. So I I just listened to her for a little bit. She told me Botox injections every couple months were like $600. No, 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 all set. There's a magic trick, and it's a Hollywood trick. I can make my droop disappear. And this is what a facelift does. See that? That took about 10 years, 15 years off my face, huh? Right? And also my eyelids. I have one eye that's weaker than the other. Not my eyeball, but I have an eyelid that hangs down more than the other one. And that's also weakness from my stroke. But that doesn't define me. That doesn't define me. And yes, I could get Botox or facelift and go from this to this, right? I could. I could also, I know you can't really see it, could also dye this so that these grays don't show. See that? I could color my hair. But I'm not going to, because this is me. This is me. This droop in my face, this is me. These eyelids that are sagging, it's me. We are given the body that we are given in the form that it is. How do I say this? We're going to get older. I was given this color hair because this is the color hair I'm supposed to have. I was given these eyes. I'm supposed to have this color eyes. What you look like naturally and what's happening to you naturally is good enough. Our cell phones can make us look so different with just a filter. And I see so many people, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook, people that I know in real life, and they post a picture and it's like, since when they look like that? Why do people feel the need to change what they look like when that's not really you? Why can't we be happy with what we look like? I don't know if it's a society thing, like, you know, we're expected to be just so beautiful and glamorous. Be you. The original you is beautiful. The original you is glamorous. Right? I got a chip in my front tooth. I'll fix that eventually. I joked with somebody. Someone said, "Is that a chip in your front tooth?" Yeah, it is. It's a chip in my tooth. You know? In the past few years, I've had some teeth removed on the side. And so it's taken a toll on my front teeth because there's some space there. And that is something that I will take care of, whether it's a implant or what, because I don't like the toll that it's taken on my front teeth. The dentist said your front teeth are bumming out, and I get it. You're getting weaker. But this stuff here, yeah, that would be great, but no. Because this is me. This is me aging, right? Also my neck. Whatever. Because this sag in my neck, this droop in my face doesn't define me. This shirt, as cool as it is, doesn't define me. These teal walls that I love so much doesn't define me. I enjoy it. I love decorating my room, but it's not what I have, you know? If I can say anything that the past almost 2 years has taught me during a raging COVID-19 infection, the original, you could say I'm a COVID OG. It wasn't no Omicron or Delta. It was COVID, which gave me damage in my heart, in my blood pressure, and in my brain. If I can tell you anything that the past 2 years and my illnesses have taught me, is that who I am, what I do for work, where I live, what I drive, all 20 years, 20 years of that car, 19, 20, whatever, 2004 Pontiac Vibe, whatever is good enough. I am enough. The apartment I live in is enough. What I do for work is enough. What I have is enough. Because I pulled through my illness, I pulled through my stroke, I pulled through my heart attack, but I also couldn't have. And everything that I have, or if I had this great, fantastic car, or a facelift, it's not going to save me. And you know what? It's not going to make a difference when you're gone. So what I'm getting at is be happy with who you are. Be happy with you. Be happy with the color of your hair. I'm happy with all this. I'm happy with this. Happy with this. Because I'm alive and I'm happy. You should be happy with who you are too. Don't let anybody tell you different. Stop filtering your pictures. Filtered pictures, that's not the real you. It's not the real you. I could filter my pictures, get rid of all this. Lift my eyelids. That's not me. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with what I have. I was in the process of buying a house after I had COVID, sorry, but before I had a heart attack. And I am glad that I walked away from the house. It was a bad deal. Deal gone bad. Through no fault of my own, something on the seller's part. It was something I walked away from, and I'm glad. Because everything happens for a reason. And someone knew what was going to happen to me. And I could not have handled having that house and the maintenance of it, maintenance of a yard and everything after a heart attack. Because, you know, I live in a third-floor condo now where I was going to leave to go to this house because, you know, at the time, it wasn't good enough. I wanted to get out of here. And I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have been able to handle it. Where I live now, a maintenance crew comes and plows the parking lots, does all the yard work, everything. And I'm happy to be where I am. I'm happy to be where I am. You know what? I live next to the highway. I live right next to the highway. I live about 40 feet from the highway. And sometimes you can hear it in my videos. But I'm happy. It's my home. And it's what I can handle right now. You know, there's 12 different families in the building. It gets noisy. In one particular neighbor, it's extremely noisy, and hopefully that will stop soon, but this is where I belong. So anyways, I don't know if you get the gist of what I'm trying to say in this video. Be happy as you. Love who you are. Because, like this paper says, a pretty face gets old, a nice body will change, but a good heart will always remain. So worry about what's in here and not your sagging face or the color of your hair. Be you. Love you. Have a good night.